What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my sports picks video, college football edition. It is Saturday morning, December the 12th. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and each and every time I put out a video. Hopefully you guys have had an awesome week as we head into a big weekend in college football and the NFL. We definitely have been in the village. We are coming off another nice day on Friday night. We went 2-1 with our plays. So a good day on Friday as we head into, like I said, a big weekend. Let's go ahead and jump right into the action. So for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. What I like to do with college football is I like to do what's called a long shot. So there are so many college football games on a Saturday. I don't want to come on here and just give out one free play. I want to give you guys a bunch of different options that I'm looking at. So my fun way of doing that is I throw in what's called a long shot parlay. It's a parlay where the payout is $10,000 or more. That's just my made up rule. But it's just, like I said, it's my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different plays that I like. These aren't my best plays because I have to save those for those who are a part of the village. A lot of these games I play myself. I do straight bets, parlays, teasers, different things with these games. So these are the next set of games that I like. So like I said, what I do is I throw them into a long shot parlay. It's my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different options, and what you do with those is definitely up to you. Pluck out your favorites, do something smaller parlay. If you were already on these games, it gives you more confidence. If you were against any of these games, then maybe look at it a little bit closer. Not to say that I'm right and you're wrong. Like I said, it's just my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different plays. So that's what we do with our college football video, and of course I'll have a free play for you guys towards the end of the video as well. We have been hitting these like crazy lately. So let's go ahead and jump right into the action. So first we are going to recap quickly what we did with our last long shot parlay, and then we'll go ahead and get into this week. So let me bring it up on the screen here. So it was a decent attempt. We had some winners on there and some losers. So starting off with Texas, Kansas State, under 51. This one went just over the total. I think it finished at 99. That was just completely unexpected. I think Texas scored 69 points themselves. Just the defenses for neither of these teams, or for either of these teams, I should say, showed up in this game. So that one blew over they almost doubled the total. We also had BYU, Coastal Carolina, 62. This one did not go over the total. This was a tricky game to handicap. It was a game that was thrown together at the last second. So it's kind of difficult to predict what was going to happen. That was probably one game to stay away from altogether. It was a good game. BYU ended up getting upset in that game, but like I said, not as much points as expected. We had Florida, Tennessee, another over that did not come through. Florida did not score as many points as they usually do, and Tennessee did not score many points either. So that one stayed under the total. Those were our three losses, 3 in a row, but then we came back and the rest were all winners. We had Wyoming, New Mexico, under 52. That one went way under the total, never even got close to that. We had UCLA, which was our play of the day. UCLA +3. They were outright winners against Arizona State. We had Ball State -2. Another easy winner there. And then we had 4 easy money lines. Don't need to go over those. Ohio State, Oklahoma, Alabama, Clemson. Pretty much the four of the best teams in the country, and they all came through pretty easily. So that was our launch from last week. Let's go ahead and turn that page and head into this week. I believe this is week 15 in college football. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let me go ahead and find it and put it up on the screen here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with Utah and Colorado over 48. So this total has fallen a little bit to 48, and I think we're getting some value here. Some might be looking at the weather and a chance of rain and snow or fog, and that might be the reason why the total has dropped a little bit. We might get all 3 of those. We might get none of the 3. Obviously, weather is pretty unpredictable, but I don't think it's going to be a huge factor in this game because these are 2 teams that are explosive at running the ball. So weather is not going to be a factor in the way that these teams score. This is also an unusual start time for a Pac-12 game. Usually they play late at night. So this is a game early in the day. So hopefully the defenses are sleeping early and we get some early points in this one. But I like what I saw from Utah's offense their last game. These are 2 teams that haven't really played very many games, so it's going to take them some time to get these offenses up to speed. But Utah had their best offensive performance their last game, so I think they can continue to improve on that. I think Colorado's defensive numbers are a little bit skewed here. I don't think their defense is as good as their numbers are indicating. I like Utah to score a lot of points in this game, and Colorado definitely will be scoring some points here at home. This is a big game for Colorado. If they win this game and USC loses to UCLA, which has a good chance of happening, Colorado could find their way into the Pac-12 title game. So a big game for Colorado, so I definitely expect maximum effort for them. So I think this is going to be over 48 in this game. Next, we are going with Western Michigan and Ball State under. So this is a game I do think weather is going to be a factor. The wind in this game looks like it's going to be crazy, approaching 20 miles per hour. Like I said, obviously weather is unpredictable, especially when you're looking at it a couple days before or the day before even. You never really know until getting close to kickoff time, but looks like this could be the worst weather game of the day. So I'm going definitely under in this one, as I think both these teams will have trouble throwing the ball. So if both of these offenses become predictable, this game should easily go under the 66. Next, we're going to go with Alabama in the first half, minus 19.5. So this line is definitely inflated a little bit. 19.5 is probably more than it should be, but Alabama has been an absolute cash cow this year. So hopefully you guys have cashed a bunch of Alabama tickets this year. I definitely have. So Alabama is already locked into a spot for the SEC title game, but of course they can't afford to slip up here, as they have higher aspirations and getting into the college football playoff. They're the #1 ranked team right now. So a loss to Arkansas will probably knock them out of the top 4. So they can't let that happen. But I do think they want to put Arkansas away sooner rather than later and rest some guys by the 4th quarter. So that's why I liked Alabama in the first half here. Their offense is just absolutely unbelievable. Arkansas will not be able to stop them. I'll be surprised if Alabama even punts once in the first half, the way that they've been playing. On top of that, Arkansas's quarterback is banged up. He might not play, so they might go with the backup. Even if the starter does play, it looks like they might split snaps. So we could have some inconsistent offense by Arkansas. On top of that, defensively for Arkansas, they might be missing their best defensive player in Grant Morgan. He is their signal caller. He is the guy that gets guys in the right place on defense. If he is not there, whether he's there or not, Alabama is going to score some more. If he's not there, oh my God, Arkansas is going to be in trouble. But anyways, I'm going Alabama first half. I think they can definitely be up by 3 touchdowns by halftime. And like I said, they might be looking to rest some guys in the second half, which is why I'm not taking the full game, as Arkansas might be able to find their way back in the second half and get in a backdoor cover. So I'm going Alabama first half. I think they're going to try to put Arkansas away early, and I think they definitely can do that. So Alabama, I'm going with them again here. First half minus 19.5. Next, we're going to go with another under here, UAB and Rice. Rice is another team that's on to their backup quarterback. He did play last week, and he went 10 for 14, so he really didn't throw the ball much at all. 86 yards was all that he had. He did end up winning the game, but you're not going to beat many teams with that type of offensive production. This is a good UAB team, and I think UAB is going to keep Rice from scoring very much here. And I don't think either of these teams are going to have very many explosive plays here. I see this game being a slow pace, a lot of punting. This is a big game for UAB, as they are fighting for their division as well. So I see maximum effort from them, but I think this is going to go under the total. So I'm going under 44 in this one. Next, we're going with yet another under, Navy and Army, America's game. This game has gone under the total 14 straight years. I'm not going against that trend. Under 40. Next, we're going to go with Appalachian State minus 9. I don't know why I always find myself putting Appalachian State in these long shot parlays and end up regretting it, but we'll see what they can do in this one. So this is the last game for them in the regular season, and I think they want to end it on a good note. They had a tough loss last week against a ranked opponent in Louisiana, a game that they had, a game that they definitely could have won. They let it slip away. It was a very, very good game, so I think they want to finish the season on a good note. They are the better team here. Georgia Southern is a triple offense team. They did lose their quarterback a week or two ago. So that definitely is going to hurt them a little bit, but being a running team, it's not going to hurt them as much as it would other teams. But like I said, this is a one-dimensional team. Appalachian State has a really, really good defense, and I don't think they are going to get fooled by this running attack by Georgia Southern. I think when it's all said and done, Appalachian State should win this game by double digits if they come to play. We'll see if they do. Next, we're going to go with yet another under. We're going with Louisiana Tech TCU under 51. So the reason why I'm taking the under in this one, TCU has a solid defense, and I think Louisiana Tech here is going to have some trouble scoring against this defense, especially on the road here. This is an out-of-conference game, and you always have to question the motivation and intensity factor for these teams when you're playing a team that's not in your conference. But like I said, I think TCU's defense will definitely come to play and shut Louisiana Tech down. And TCU offensively, they're kind of hit and miss. You never know what to expect from their offense, but I think this is going to be another slow-paced type of game. A lot of running the football by TCU. I like this game to stay under 51 here. And that is all of the lines we have. I threw in Florida on the money line. They are at home against LSU. Kind of a look-ahead spot. Obviously, Florida is looking ahead to Alabama in the SEC championship game, but still, they also have playoff aspirations. If they can find a way to beat Alabama, they can find their way into the college football playoff, but of course, none of that will happen if they lose this game at home to LSU. So Florida at home, I see them getting an easy victory, and that is going to wrap it up for our long shot. For me, 165 will pay 10,234. This is my actual betting ticket. Showing you guys that I did put this in. Every play that I give out here on the YouTube channel, or if you sign up to be a part of the village, every play that I send out via email, I take myself. If it's not good enough for me to play, it's not good enough for me to give out to you guys to play. So I win and lose right alongside of you guys. But that's going to wrap it up here for the long shot parlay. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, that's 7 options for you guys. Like I said, you can pluck out your favorites, do a smaller parlay, do some straight bets. If you already like some of these games, then maybe throw a little bit more on it. Like I said, whatever you guys decide to do with these plays is up to you. But it's just my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different options. So that's 7 options for you guys, plus a Florida money line you can throw into pretty much anything. There's a lot of good money lines this week in college football. Of course, you got to be careful with some of them. Upsets happen pretty much every single week in both college football and the NFL. But that is going to wrap it up for the long shot parlay. So we'll go ahead and root that on and see if we can hit this bad boy for the second time this year. Next, we're going to go into our free play of the day. But before I do, I have to mention my website, JVilleSportsPicks.com. If you are ready to become a part of the village, what that means is you will start receiving my daily plays every single day via email. I will send you my best bets of the day in all sports. College basketball, I'm loving college basketball. We have plays every single day in college basketball, doing great things. College football, obviously. And then we have the NFL. And then right around the corner, preseason has already begun for the NBA. We are going to be adding the NBA into the mix as well. So we're going to be fully loaded each and every day. So when you sign up to be a part of the village, you'll be getting an email every single day with the best bets for the NBA, college basketball, the NFL, college football, sent directly to your email box. So if you're ready to start winning with us today, this is the website. This is how to get there, JVilleSportsPicks.com. Once you hit this website, in the upper right-hand corner, you can see the big blue button to join the village. Hit that button. It will take you to a page which will list all the different packages that are available. See which one suits you the best. And don't forget to use promo code FOOTBALL, all capital letters, one word. It will get you 10% off any package of your choosing. I already make the prices super cheap because I am about building your bankroll, not taking from it, but enjoy an extra 10% off anyways. Start winning with us today. If you have any questions about the website, about the picks that I send out each and every day, let me know. My email address, social media pages are all down below in the description of this video. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name it, it is down there. Hit me up any way you would like. Also down there is my Discord channel. Come join the Discord channel. We have a bunch of people in there talking sports every single day, giving out plays that they see. I put a lot of prop bets in there. So it's just a fun place to talk sports and help each other out. That's what it's about, building a community. We're about winning together, helping each other out. And so if you're interested in doing that, come join the Discord channel and chat with us. Other than that, while you're down there as well, give this video a thumbs up, please, and subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps support the channel. I really appreciate it. But that is all of that good stuff. Let's go ahead and move on to today's free play of the day. And it is going to be one of the plays I did mention in the long shot parlay. And that game is Army and Navy, America's game. How can that not be today's free play of the day? And like I mentioned in the long shot parlay, I'm going with the under. I did buy a point back up to 40. I think it opened at 40.5 and was back down to 38, then up to 39 and back down to 38. So obviously shop around. Different books will have different lines. But like I mentioned before, this game has gone under the total 14 straight times. So I am hoping this will be number 15. Obviously the total has gone down. Vegas has gotten smart. They're not posting high totals any longer for this game. So it slowly over the years has come down lower and lower and lower, but the total still keeps hitting under every single year. And this year in particular, I just don't like what I've seen from Navy. Their triple offense this year is not very good at all. If you stop their fullback, usually you'll stop this Navy team. Obviously, these teams play each other every single year, and they run the similar offenses, so they know how to play each other, how to stop each other. Both of these teams are going to be running, eating up the clock. That's why these games tend to go under. The only way this game will go over is if there are some turnovers. These teams also, if they are in 4th and short, they like to go for it on 4th down as well. So if they do that around midfield or even on their own side of the field around the 40-ish, sometimes they'll still go for it as well. So if they do that and get stopped, give the other team a short field, usually that's the only way this is going to go over, because if these teams have to drive the length of the field, it's going to take them some time unless they bust a couple super long runs, which isn't likely. And as another side play as well, I like Army in this game as well. If you can get 7, I don't really like 7.5. Like I said, I think this is going to be a lower scoring type of game. So you don't want to take Army to have to cover that many points. I do like them in the first half -4 and full game -7. I think Army is the better team here. They looked better all year long. They're also playing at home. They've also had more time to rest and prepare for this game. So I think this spot just favors Army, and I just don't see Navy scoring many points in this game at all. I'd also be looking at a Navy team total under. But my main play in this game is definitely the under at the best number that you can find. So I do think this is going to be a really low scoring game like it has been for several years now. So I don't see anything changing about it. So this is a game that I put in myself. It's a game that I'm going to be sending out to all those who are a part of the village. So this is one of the plays that I'm going to be giving out. It's going to wrap it up for our free play of the day, and that's going to wrap it up for my college football video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you're interested in the rest of my best plays for Saturday, you guys know where to go, JVilleSportsPicks.com, to sign up for that daily newsletter. Also stay tuned for my NFL video, which will be coming out here shortly, with another long shot teaser. We're going to hit this one. I believe we missed our last one by 1 team, maybe 2 teams. But I really like this week's long shot teaser, so stay tuned for the NFL video coming out here shortly. But other than that, that's going to wrap it up for college football. So hopefully you guys have an awesome Saturday. I hope you guys sweep the board in whatever picks you guys do decide to put in. Other than that, if you are a part of the village, stay tuned for today's email, which will have all of today's best straight bets, teasers, and money line parlays and long shot parlays as well. So stay tuned for that. Other than that, I'm going to wrap up this video. Good luck again with all your guys' picks. Have an awesome Saturday, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck.